to make it seems the rest of these years a plea for change and love. They set out with love.
On a night just like this, there was 4 kids heading to a place unnamed. They had to stop off at a picnic area, a rest stop, because one of them had to go to the restroom. And it was all cool and everything, and everyone got out. For the first 10 minutes, everything was fine. And then one of the kids, John, he was like, hey, where's Steve? He had to go take a crap. Why isn't he back by now? And then all the rest of them were like, oh, it just takes him a while. He'll be out in a sec. So another 10 minutes pass, and John's starting to get a little worried like the other kids too. So they all go in after him, and they see that he's not there, but they do see shattered glass and bone laying. So they're like, wow, something must have really went down right here. So they call the police up, and the police come about an hour later, and the police is like, so what seems to be the problem? And they're like, well, my friend's missing, and there's seems to have been something going on in the bathroom about an hour ago. So the cop checks it out and decides he needs to call for backup. Backup comes, and they start a search party right away. It goes on for about another hour until John is missing. And the other 2 kids, Ricky and Chris, are like, hey, now John's missing, what's up? So they break off into 2 separate search parties, trying to remember where they last saw John and trying to find Steve. Now Ricky was half retarded, but Chris was a smart guy. So Ricky and Chris stayed together, and then a cop also stayed with him. His name was Richard. And then there's another team of cops that just went the other way. Well, 2 hours later, after both of them had split up, Ricky goes disappearing. Now Chris is freaked out because he knows he's next. He knows he's the last one out of this group that is going to be picked off. But the cop's like, you'll be fine. So they end up going all the way back to the picnic area because they think they've gone too far and there's no way he can come out there. So they come back and they look in the bathroom one more time, and all 3 of the bodies of Ricky and Steve and John are all back in the toilets mutilated. And they're like, holy crap, what's going on? And then they see this guy. This guy's just sitting out there in his truck. And he's like, hey, what's up? And he's like, well, I decided that I was gonna come over here, but this kid, he screwed with me in the bathroom and cut my wiener off. So I was like, well, this kid's not he's not getting away with this. So he took him out back and started beating the crap out of him. And then he ripped off one of his bones and started beating him to death with his own bone. Until he saw the rest of the search parties come and killed them all. Shit.